guys. What should my intro be? Welcome, people. Welcome to the shit show. Welcome to Get Ready With Me. Some people are wondering about my makeup routine. Some people don't give a shit, but... Toothpaste reveal. I'm gonna go see a friend today that I haven't seen in a long time. I'm so excited. Listen, love my friends. Shitty textures. I'm sorry. I love them. But like, we could be having good conversation and suddenly they throw their phone off a cliff. Where'd you go? And then they respond like a week later. Like, girl, what were you doing for a week? Y'all like my hair? Took off the nightcap. What about the fit? Ignore the stain. We're gonna change fits. Let me go get the fit. I'll be back. All right, fit reveal. This crop top, angels on it, and lace at the bottom. And then, ooh, skirt. And then the grand reveal. The fishnets with gems on them. Also, the next step, pull back your hair. I can't stand the makeup tutorials where it's just like their hair is in their face and then like foundation's getting all over it. Dog, put a fucking headband on. Now, what I normally do is I lay out all of my makeup products onto my counter and then just like kind of pick it up, put it on, put it away. So then like I know what step I'm on. First step, you're gonna take your lotion. It says Estee Lauder. It's not an Estee Lauder product. I just like the container. It's actually this. I don't like squeezy bottles because like you can't, if you squirt out too much, if you put out too much, you can't like get it back in the bottle as easily. So I use these containers, so if I put too much, all I gotta do is just like scrape it off my hand, like a little bit. Also, I tend to mix like my skincare products together. That's probably not good. At some point, if you do a lot of steps, you're just gonna keep rubbing stuff off if you keep rubbing stuff on. I don't know if that makes sense, but it made sense in my mind. And I said it, so we'll figure it out together of what that means. I like this sunscreen for my face. So sunscreen, about just like one little thing. This is empty of the original stuff. I used it all. And now I keep little bits of Vaseline in here because the Vaseline container is too big to fit on my counter. Yeah, take a bit of this. I've noticed that putting Vaseline under your products, it moisturizes your skin, I think. But also like, it makes your products blend together better, if that makes sense. Then we're gonna take a bit of this green color corrector into this little mixture I got in my hand. Next, we're gonna take some of this highlighter, Wet n Wild. It's old. I've had this for a long time. Does it do anything? I'm not sure. Primer? Okay, I don't like this primer. It's the Pore Professional by Benefit because I have dry skin, so using like pore blurring primers, they kind of make my pores accentuated. So like, or like silicone based shit, it's not good for my skin, but I want to use it up because I'm not throwing it away. I do like the primer, the e.l.f. Power Grip. So you see this little mixture, you're gonna mix with your hands and then just go for it. Next step, after you get your skincare and your primer all on your face, I have to do like spot correcting because you see, I don't know if it's picking up. I got dark under eye, like dark. Shit's here. I take this like concealer brush, Bare Essentials. Someone gave it to me. It's an old brush. I don't know. And you take foundation. So I don't like to use concealer because that shit, you come in like a tiny little bottle and then like you run out of it too quick. So I just get a foundation like that's really full coverage and I just get like a really light shade. Ulta Beauty Velvet Matte. I wouldn't recommend it for all over the face because it tends to look cakey. I put it in the little travel jar. So I do under eye, eyelid, cheek because I have really red cheeks. And then we do a nose, because my nose is also really fucking red. I got Sneaker Night by Vanessa Hudgens stuck in my head. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Danny Gonzalez recently. I just realized I've been yapping for a long time, and I haven't even did an intro. Like, I just assumed everyone knew who I was. I don't know if people are gonna watch this shit, but I'll introduce myself. I'm Brooklyn, or some people online know me as Jazzy. I really don't give a shit which one you use. It's up to you. You got free reign. Oh, I take a little square. That's not a square. Hello? This sponge triangle? Why do I not know my shape? Hey, I'm Brooklyn, I'm 19. I'm in college. You wouldn't think that because I just didn't know my shapes. Dude, freshman year, brutal. It was just like nerve-wracking. Also, I play bass clarinet and I'm trying clarinet choir in college. Oh my god, I'm scared. Also, I'm studying psych. I'm not studying music. Most of them are studying music and then they'll just say stuff and I'm like, Like, I know the basic shit, but I don't know like a lot of terms. I didn't pay attention. I was in band for fun, okay? I'm in music for fun. Like, literally, clarinet choir is the only music related thing I'm doing. Whenever I showed up, I was scared as shit. First semester, talked to no one. It's so weird because like most of my social interaction is me complaining about shit and then just hoping that people have the same things to complain about. The spring semester, I actually started interacting with people and then I had people be like, hey Brooklyn, oh my god, you know me? You know my name? Oh my flexing? Pull up like the SpongeBob flex, like that's what it looks like right now. We're gonna take Car Beauty. I totally didn't get this at Ross. I'm gonna take Deception. Can you see that? And you got Power Trip. I apply eyeshadow with my fingers. I just noticed that brushes just kind of flick shit everywhere. In my opinion, which is not a professional opinion, by the way, most of my shit is trial and error. And we're gonna take... Ooh, it's a necessary evil. We're gonna take this fucking color. We're gonna use it though, and we're just gonna pretend. We're gonna use our little imaginations that it's not happening. Anyways, Profusion Silver Chrome 11 shade palette. I got this as a gift, so I actually don't know where you're supposed to buy it or if it's even available anymore. But you take the shit Idol. I think that's how you spell it. I think that's how you say it. You're gonna put it in between the light shade and the dark shade and pray that it looks good. And you're also gonna put it above the dark shade. Dude, you know what's crazy? In public, when I have like all the doodles on my face, I have like kids staring at me in awe. I had a parent one time being like, she loves your makeup. She's been telling me about it. And when we were walking around the store, I go around my town and people are like, I think I've seen you before. I had a cashier at a store when I walked in yell at me, I love your outfit. And I was with my mom and she was like, what was that? It does happen quite often. You're gonna take some black eyeshadow. This is from like one of those little box sets thing that I got sophomore year of high school, and I'm going to be a sophomore in college. In my opinion, eyeshadow and shit and like bronzer and blush, it doesn't expire that much, hopefully. You don't look weird with eyeshadow under your eye, you're just not used to it. Got that from the TikTok makeup influencer I watched. I also watched, what's his name? The guy that's like trying to become a makeup influencer and then it's actually working pretty good. I didn't show you a brush I used to apply the black. I think that says Joa. Dual eyeshadow brush. This used to be white right here, but sometimes my makeup just fucking explodes and then boom, everything's pink. We're gonna take this. It's a broken brush. We're gonna take the shade Helen and the shade Dagger. You know what I've been thinking about a lot? I cry a lot. And I also crash out a lot. Will I change? I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna blend out the black with gray. Most of my makeup thing is like, some people try to blend up makeup with like just rubbing at it. If you use lighter shades, like you put on a dark shade, then you go lighter and lighter, that blends it out itself. If you just keep rubbing shit, you're just gonna rub it off. I've been crying over a lot recently. Étoile being canceled. Amazon Prime. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, actually. I'm not French. That shit was so good. Tobias and Gabon. It's okay. I'll get over it. I just need to crash out for about a month. You know, another thing that angers me. The show's only been out for 2 months and they were like, no. Like, what do you mean? Next, we're gonna take kind of a fluffy brush. It's purple because I wear a lot of purple. You know what's crazy? People at high school thought my favorite color was purple just because I wore purple a lot. Like freshman year in high school, freshman, sophomore year, I wore this purple jacket. It was a Columbia jacket. It was pretty fucking comfy. So I wore it every day. Like some people knew me as the girl with the purple jacket. That shit's crazy. And then after that, I found a purple ring that I really liked and I was like, man, I want my shit to match. I'm getting all purple wardrobe. I don't like the color purple. It's just I happen to like things that were purple. We're gonna go back in with the darker shade, put on like the corner, and then we're gonna take a smaller brush and go in with some black, but like ever so lightly, because you don't want it to look like a harsh line. I'm gonna put up a picture of what my makeup used to look like. It was just harsh lines. I didn't blend anything. One time I was trying to show that like, oh, my makeup used to be horrible to someone, and they were like, that looks really cute. Don't lie to me. You're gonna take, I don't know what this palette's titled. If you can figure it out, thank you. It rubbed off. I got it at Ulta. I also got this freshman year of high school. As you can see, it was well loved. We're going in with the corduroy color. You're gonna put it underneath. You're gonna take a fluffy brush. This is the SpongeBob Wet n Wild collab. I know I said I apply eyeshadow with my fingers, but I blend out with brushes. I like to put my initial colors with fingers. Take the Idol color again. Put that shit on the outside. I need to clean my brushes because red is coming out onto here. If it's a little bit purple, I'm not gonna be mad. But I don't like the color. I don't know what my favorite color is. That was a revelation I had recently. And as recently, I mean a couple months ago, and I've just non-stop thought about it. Next. Back to Car Beauty. We're going in with the Deception and the Power Trip color again with a fluffy brush. We're gonna blend out the top. Blend out the bottom too, you know, why not? We're gonna take the, I don't know what the fuck that says. Hubris. We're gonna put it on the upper part. Oh my god, did you guys hear how Subway was like, you guys are eating the subs by yourselves? Yeah, hell yeah.
Our foot-long subs have always been meant to be shared among 2 or more friends.
We're gonna take this one. It's kind of like a flat brush. You take the corduroy color again. We're gonna put it in the crease. Not all the way, halfway. And then you're taking your idle color and you're gonna put it through most of the rest of the way. I don't like to do it all into my inner corner. I take another flat brush. You're gonna put it in black. We're just gonna go as tightly to the waterline as we can. Take this kind of blender brush. I'm pretty sure that's like the e.l.f. concealer brush, but I don't put concealer on it. I just kind of blend the shit at the bottom with it. You're probably wondering why I don't do the inner corner. It's because my inner corner is gonna be sparkly, okay? We save the sparkle for the highlighter portion. Eyebrow time. I use Joa's Bro. Where'd that come from? Joa's Brow, that's where it came from. Dual-ended thing. I take the little stick thing and I put it straight in the middle. We're gonna take a little bit of brown and then a little bit of blonde, fill it in. I've done my brows and then I'm like, damn, they don't look alike at all. Tiny brush, it's a little travel brush, I don't know where I got it. Take a brow spoolie. It's gonna look bushy. It's gonna look bushy for a bit, but you're gonna clean it up with foundation. I'm gonna just go into stuff that I've been into recently. Étoile. Oh my god! We're supposed to have 2 seasons. Did I mention that? We're gonna take, now don't be mad at me, I don't use brow wax. I use hair wax by Evaded. It's old, but it smells really good. And this is like gonna kind of lock in the products. I was learning Norwegian for the show Scam. I can't pronounce it. And then Duolingo was like, we're going AI. Like, why? All right, foundation time. I hate this foundation, but I want to use it up, so we're gonna use it. It is Maybelline something. Everything rubbed off. Like now, I've been getting into using the About Face foundation. This is too orange for me. 102 Fair Porcelain, too dark. Might look fine, like now, but I swear to you, it turns so orange. And I know I live in the South, but I'm not going for that look. And I put a little bit of, this is white mixing pigment mixed with lotion because I was running out of this shit too quickly, so I had to put a bit of lotion to kind of bulk up the product. In my opinion, it kind of still works the same. You know that one guy, the main singer of Måneskin? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Sorry if not. Him releasing his new songs? Dude, the first time, that shit gets me. I want to be loved like that song. I watch a lot of bad TV for fun. You know, like a commentary channel, but I'm on my own and I just do it for my own entertainment. I make lists on, what's it app? Likewise, and just like kind of do like different tropes. Like I did a Cinderella trope, watched all the movies under that. Some of them were really good. Like, what was the one that has Drew Barrymore after? Something Ever After? But then there was some of them, it was kind of Hallmark movies, and they were like, you can't like me, I'm a small town girl, and it's like, girl, shut up! Also Beauty Blender to blend out your foundation. I went on a whole ass tangent and didn't tell you that. Let me explain this. This is in a setting powder container. This is my bronzer. It was powdered bronzer. It was powdered bronzer, and then you mix it with lotion, and voila, cream bronzer. It honestly isn't that good, but I did actually buy cream bronzer recently. I just need to use my mixture up. I take this brush. Oh, it looks bad. I should clean them before this. I got it in like 5th grade, so good luck on finding it. You put it temples, nose, and then I do a little bit of whoop, whoop. You wanna know that show I've been watching recently that's so good? School Spirits. Damn, that shit's good. You're gonna take this brush, blend it out. Okay, I watched School Spirits before Étoile. And so School Spirits kind of gave me hope, again, to watch shows that are currently going, because, you know, School Spirits got renewed. Étoile fucking killed me now. I don't think I'm gonna start watching shows that are currently coming out. Other than 911, I've been locked in on that shit since, like, season 4, season 3. Dude, when that shit, when, Eddie said to Buck, you're my child's guardian if I pass. That shit was so gay.
Because Evan.
We're gonna take the white mixture again. We're gonna lighten up some spots again. Probably thinking, Brooklyn, this is counterproductive. And I know I need to switch some of it, but sometimes when I get in a routine, it makes me physically ill trying to change it. I'm like a person who doesn't like change. So 2024, when I went to college, it hit pretty hard. Why did my voice crack? I'm not on the verge of tears, I swear, but it sounds like it. One time I went to clarinet choir, and my eyes, I don't know what was bugging me, and it looked like I was crying. I literally just met these people, like in the fall, and oh my god, it looked like I was bawling my eyes out. I don't know if anyone noticed. There's some people that I probably could tell the story to, and they're like, I didn't even notice. Because I did have glasses on, because that was the time where I was like, I ran out of contact. I was like, I swear I'm not crying, I think it's just allergies. And he was like, no, it might be the makeup. And I don't know why that shit pissed me off. Like, he was nice. Looking back on that, you're so right. I think I said I don't know in the moment. I really don't remember. I actually haven't seen that, I haven't talked to that guy since like that then, and so like that haunts me. Cream blush. Same thing I did with the bronzer. It's in a different container. I just kind of rub stuff on the back of my hand to get it like warmed up to put on my face. You're taking a blush brush, you're gonna blend it out. And then if it looks too much, you're gonna take your beauty blender and just kind of blend it in. James Mary and Willity, their reaction videos, oh, so good. I watched like all their videos. I was like, man, these guys, they had a great friendship. And I was like, damn, where'd this come from? I went back and like found like their first video together, and then I've been watching up from there. That sounds psychotic. But whenever I get into something, I have to watch all of it. Like this one show, Emmerdale, with that like guy crashing the wedding. I have all the playlists saved. I'm watching all of it, even from 2014. It's setting powder time. I kind of hate setting powder because like it gets everywhere. We're taking the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Puff. I'm getting a towel to put over my shirt. I look stupid. I know. I don't like the thing of trying to get it out of here. If I can get it off, it bugs me. Dip it in, and then I take the lid. Also, circling back to 911, I just realized, you know what I want to talk about? They killed off Bobby. You know, in 911 Lone Star, if they killed off Owen, I wouldn't care. But they killed off Bobby of all people? Are we so dead ass? I'm so upset. I haven't edited 911 in I think ages. I think I'm close to 7K. TikTok-wise, that's not a lot, but it's something. For setting powder, just kind of go where your heart takes you. Some people who don't use setting powder at all, oh my god, they're so shiny. And I don't mean this hatefully, but like, it's like, you look sweaty. And I know sometimes when I do my makeup, I just overly highlight and then I look sweaty. I also don't like the feel of like only liquid products. I have to balance it out with powder or I'll lose my shit. Take a powder brush and just go over the darker spots. And then I take a different powder brush and I brush in the light spots. Another powder brush. I love the SpongeBob collection brushes. I went to go buy the SpongeBob thing and I didn't mean to spend $60, but I did. SpongeBob's like deeply engraved in my brain. For bronzer, we're gonna take the Beauty Treats Tropic Wonder. We're gonna go in with the lightest bronzing shade. Take your darker powder brush and you're gonna blend out your powdered bronzer with it. Blush brush, we're taking both blushes because I can't decide on which one to use, so I use both. Beauty Treats Sunrise Glow Getter. And then we do a shimmery blush because we gotta be sparkly. See, you're getting it. I gotta put things back to the exact way they are. I have a certain specific position for everything, and then if it changes, I'll be so sad and I think I'll die. This highlighter's old. It's actually an eyeshadow. Whoop. I put it on my nose, the cheeks. Take a makeup wipe and kind of like wipe off my lips. I'm gonna put it also in the inner corner, brow bone, you know, lips. Going back in, Car Beauty palette. We're gonna go with the Fortune, the white shimmery shade. Take a little flat kind of brush, put it in your inner corner, and then I also take a little bit and I go up, kind of shape my nose contour. Take a smaller brush, you get your bronzer on it. And then you just kind of, this is gonna sound weird, but I put a little bit of brown mascara, which came in like a kit I got for my birthday. I put it over my brows. This palette, I got it at TJ Maxx. You take the blue shimmer shade and you use it as highlighter. This kind of just gives like a slight, you see it? All right, Car Beauty palette, glitter time. Pursue Me. It's not an ass, that's the name of the eyeshadow. You put it on the lightest shade. Take the Profusion palette again, and there's this glitter at the bottom. You put it on the outside. Profusion eyes, a little bit of silver underneath. Eyeliner, this is Wet n Wild's breakup proof. You want to hear a secret, it's not breakup proof. Put your eyeliner there, you're gonna kind of connect it back up. It's not gonna look that good. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Oh shit, they're not even. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna wing it out. What I do is I put a tiny line, then you drag it back and kind of get a sharper edge. And then you kind of do the same thing on the other side. To make things kind of look symmetrical, you gotta make it so asymmetrical that, you know, it kind of looks symmetrical. Also, I bring it under my eye, connect it. When I line my top, I try to stay as close to my waterline as I can. So I like to do eyeliner after glitter, because the glitter, if you do it afterwards, it'll make your eyeliner look patchy, because it'll stand over the eyeliner. All right, what are we feeling? Time for doodles. I'm gonna put a dot here. And then I'm taking this Joa eyeliner. And then I got this eyeliner. Listen, it's gonna look bad. Hear me out, this one. I did kind of like this. So I do use eyeliner for some things, but a lot of people think I have face paint. I don't have face paint. Well, I have one thing of face paint. I use lipstick for the most part. It's a lip palette from LA Girl. And most of the time when I doodle on my face, it's this thing. You think this is gonna get me fine lines and stuff? I'm just keeping it real. How are we looking? Just doodle, see what you feel like. Wet n Wild, take a little bit of glitter. And you're gonna go underneath here. And then we're gonna do some under here. And then next, eyeliner. It's a Wet n Wild pencil. Usually I prefer gel to go in my waterline. I don't know how to tell you this other than boop, boop. Mascara, Estee Lauder. I got this as a gift. Bottom lash line. I don't use fake lashes. They scare me. I don't think I could get them on. I used this Ulta Sky High. That was a good movie. That shit's my childhood. New Heights. This is empty, kind of. The end of it is like really good to brush out your lashes with to kind of separate them more. EOS lip liner. This is also old. Burt's Bees lip crayon. I like to use a darker lip liner and then kind of like a lighter inside. Burt's Bees lip shimmer. Setting spray. LA Girl. We're doing jewelry. There's the necklace layering. Earring time. Here's earring number 1. I have this earring cuff because I gotta layer it out. So if I have something dangling over here, I have to have dangling over here too. For my second one on this side, we got this little hoop. So there's that side. And then I have a gummy bear. It glows in the dark. Hairstyle. I know people ask me, Brooklyn, your curls look so good. What do? You take leave-in conditioner, mix it with water, put it in a spray bottle. You spray it all over your hair. So after that, mousse. Avocado almond design essentials. Then with mousse, you want to keep the mousse mostly to the ends. Here's Ease by John Frieda. Take a little bit, mix it with a little bit of Born to Repair hair oil, Carol's Daughter. And then I put a little bit in my bangs. You're gonna brush upwards, kind of get those roots lifted. Also, I have more right here near my neck, so I kind of just brush the underside, but not the top, because then it just ruins the curls. I miss having bangs, because usually I just like, you know, put them in front. John Frieda, Frizzy! Spray like 2 spritz in my hands. Rub it both sides. There's that ring. That ring. I'm gonna go put my shoes on. Look how sparkly. Platform boot reveal. Final fit.